love Kevin. Not too sure about Clive and Ray Ray, though. They're fantastic. Hello. I'm glad to see you all here tonight. This is cool. My mom is here. I'd like to welcome you all to Tempe Town Lake. That's right, another fake lake in the desert, just what we needed. But that's another topic. The lake has a bit of a reputation for poor hygiene. The views are gorgeous, though. They're absolutely beautiful. I have some recommendations of what they could do to improve their public image. They could host events. Like today could be Floater Friday. They could drag the lake and hand out bingo cards, and then you can mark off all the items that are floating to the surface. Right? Okay, but fish, I think that fish should only count when they're all the way dead. And the first prize could be the mystery box that maintenance has been afraid to open. So tomorrow could be Septic Saturday. They could have a urinal cakewalk. You know? Yeah, you get the idea. You're with me. So I went on a road trip last week, and I stopped at a rest stop. And the bathroom was nasty. You know, like the lake. And, there was one stall available. The ladies' room has got to be the only place where you can find a puddle of blood on the floor and not immediately call the police. I chalked an outline around it. Clean up your messes, ladies. This is not the men's room. So I'm washing my hands when this woman busts out of her stall. Like she's the queen of everything, only nobody told her that this wasn't her week. She comes up, she's got a hold of her purse strap. With her right hand, the business hand, she turns on the water and starts wiggling these three fingers. Right? Right? Yeah, my husband saw this the other day and freaked out. Alan, what is this? The itsy bitsy spider won't go up the water spout? Is she the wicked witch of the loo? I'll get you, my pretty, and your little staph infection, too. So I'm trying to mind my own business, because who wants to be that person? Me, I guess, because I get to the door before she does, and I say, here, let me open the door for you. Wouldn't do to get those hands dirty again after you spent so much time getting them clean. It's a true story. So, speaking of dead fish, I'm not allowed to keep aquarium fish anymore. I love animals, so it's very upsetting that I have killed so many fish. Like the lake. So I can't even go to the fish store. Because the minute I walk in, they see me and they start jumping out of their tanks. Like it's better to go out on their own terms than to come home with me. So, it's so sad. So since I can't collect fish, I collect bobbleheads. I don't think you can kill bobbleheads. I could probably kill bobbleheads. Okay, but anyway, you know the baseball bobbleheads? I want to collect all the baseball bobbleheads. I just don't want to go to any of the games. So, it might surprise you to hear that I'm in an arranged marriage. I have arranged to not be married to an asshole. It's going to be in my TED Talk. And you know what? I don't think that women would be polygamists. They're not. Hang with me here for a second. Because just when they figure out who that smell is coming from, there's another smell. It's not fun. Okay, my dad died. Yeah, I miss him very, very much. So now I have a therapist and a psychic. It's nice because I can talk about him with one, and I can talk to him with the other. And I know that sounds a little crazy, but I gotta point out Trump is in the White House. I got nothing on that. Crazy isn't even a concept anymore. So, right? I gotcha. I feel you. I don't exactly know what I'm doing with therapy and readings. It's like some weird Venn diagram. There's sameness and yet there's contradictions. Like my therapist asks me if I hear voices. My psychic hears them all the time. My therapist asks me, what did she do? Shit. There's the, voices thing, do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. Okay, no. I remember. The therapist asks me to, it warns me against taking on imaginary friends. That's why I couldn't remember it. I couldn't imagine my friends anymore. Well, the psychic introduces me to my spirit guides. So my therapist says I need to set boundaries. And my psychic tells me that dead relatives and guides come to me in my bed. My therapist says that I need to medicate. My psychic says I need to meditate. You know what? I feel like I'm Schrodinger's human. I am both depressed and enlightened at the same time. And I have to tell you that I got a little angry when I got confirmation of the afterlife. I'm having a hard enough time with this one, and now I've got to navigate another one? I know, what I need to do is I just need to clear my mind and meditate on the fake lake. Thank you, everybody. I love you like an audience. Coming up, we got Jacob all the way from Germany. He flew in embroidery. He's always tired.
So, give it up one more time for Angela.